Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. We have intention, the honoring path with consciousness, happy success, a blessing bestowed upon you here. This is a very lucky time for you. Definitely a blessing in disguise coming. Conversation, I want to call you and hear your voice. Broken, I feel shattered about this situation. Somebody wants to finally talk about this, talk about what the issues are. Overall energy, Queen of Wands. It's about taking charge, getting what we desire by sowing seeds, as well as confidence, okay, paving the way forward. So let's see what's going on in your energy this week. We have Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So it's been kind of rough. I see that when it comes to matters of the heart, people have just not lived up to what they say that they were going to do, or they've said or done hurtful things here that you have not been quite able to get over. I see you being very protective of your heart, but I do see that even in all of the turmoil or the heartbreak, you're definitely able to give back and help people. You're a comfort for many, and you're going to be rewarded for this by the universe. Okay, we have Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Eight of Swords for their energy. So they've not been able to do what they've set out to do or expected to do. I see that some empty promises here, or things that were discussed in the beginning, just kind of fell through, and I see it's due to their own actions. They know this, that they've really been stressful, and they've caused a lot of conflict as well, because they've been unable to make a decision and unable to do right by you. Tell me the Eight of Swords. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. They could be giving into two situations, but I see they feel a bit foolish here for kind of choosing the latter, not choosing to do the right thing. They really went against even their own morals here, what they know they should be doing. So there's a disappointment in themselves, and they're feeling a bit locked up emotionally at the moment, feeling as if things are crumbling right around them. Tell me the Fool. Hermits, yeah, so they've been at a pause right now. They've been holding back, but they haven't left the situation. They've just been really analyzing and assessing things here. Okay, for the past, Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ace of Swords. They withheld the truth from you, kept a lot of secrets here. They were just not able to communicate. And communicate properly, okay, if they were. But I see that they felt like they didn't have enough to give in their life at that moment that they got into the situation with you. But they were dwelling in this sense of lack, feeling like they had lost everything. They could have been going through financial hardship here, and that was their main focus, and then feeling apathetic towards feelings and love. They neglected to get you involved, to open up to you and let you know what was going on with them deep down. Tell me the Ace of Swords. Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. They avoided any tough conversations here, or really opening up on a deep level. So I see them detaching a lot when things would get really intense, or they had this really deep feeling for you in the moment. They would try to tell themselves that it's not real, you need to detach, due to them feeling the way that they do about themselves. They really do feel in the Five of Pentacles that they're not worthy at the moment of love, feeling like they let themselves down and let others down. Chariot, Ace of Wands, the World, and the Judgment card. So they've done and said some things here that were really out of the spectrum of who they are. They realize this, that they've made themselves look completely different than what they know they are. So I see them putting on a mask, okay? For a lot of you, this is going to be different, but there's a certain instance here where they acted out of character so much so that it was almost like the breaking point. You finally, stood up for yourself too. And I see that some of you started to detach and they realized, whoa, I really pushed the limit here. But they did this out of their feelings for themselves, feeling like they're in a lower energy towards anything around them. Tell me judgments. 5 of Cups. They made a poor decision. And it really did break this connection in a way where it felt like, okay, there's nowhere to go from here, because I feel like even though this has stressed me out, you kind of hit that precipice of, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to go down this route. I don't want to constantly have to answer the questions for what's going on without them telling me the truth. You felt like you had to fill in the blanks a lot. Let's see the challenge here. I see the emotional state that they were in was more depressed or in a negative headspace. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. They felt like there was no hope. It seemed endless here, like they had to give in to something else. For some of you, it is a third party. It doesn't have to be, but they felt like, they weren't at where they want to be financially or in their home life. And they took a really hard hit. It seems like they went through some hardship here during the situation with you, but they were not willing to open up. Some of you do know about this, but not the details. And it's made them kind of crawl into their shell here. I see in the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of emotional triggers or baggage from the past that's making them act this way, because they depend on this belief system that they have about themselves, because even though it makes them miserable, it keeps them safe. It keeps them comfortable. They're unwilling to change because they know that, and that's safe to them. But I see with the Lovers card, this chemistry between you two is intense. It's like they could never disconnect from you. They were constantly thinking about you, and some of them actually dreaming about you as well. I do see that. Some of them had some really tough nights here as well. In the 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, always thinking about what if, and what if they had done things differently. But 5 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, they were constantly causing problems, right? Making you frustrated on purpose because they were frustrated as well. So I really do see them taking things out on you. Tell me the 5 of Wands. But unable to see the positive aspect of any situation. So they were always dwelling on the negative. 7 of Cups. Page of Cups. They feel a lot and they feel deeply, but they don't know how to deal with their emotions. So they kind of let it consume them, and they act out or act upon them in an immature or selfish way is what it's showing me. So they do know this about themselves, but they don't care to change it. Until this current moment, I see that they've kind of hit a breaking point. They're tired of even their own complaints and their own thoughts, and wanting a change, wanting difference here. But I do see that the point was to keep you in this connection, keep you confused, but unwilling to make a difference and move forward. And I see that they realize now that they cared more about their ego and what was happening to them than your feelings. Okay, that's the main message here. And it's finally like the universe and the Strength card, Chariot World, is saying, you can't go on like this. You cannot continue to unbalance the scales and be unfair and mistreat people for your own gain. Okay, we have Magician, Hanged Man, 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords for what they're about to do. So the universe is definitely pushing this forward, but I see a blessing coming here. It is definitely disguised because you are not seeing this coming. A choice has been made, and what's about to happen is going to rock your world because it's about stability and where this connection's headed. So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.